This is Actar's reviews, from anime to figures and beyond. Alright, now that we have covered all the menus and basics of the game, it's time to go to the second most important part, the arcade fighting. And let's go to one of the previous worlds that I've been at. Let's go to Taiga's world, because the characters there are strong enough that I can actually execute the combo. And here we are in one of the story worlds, and as I've said previously, we actually have to visit each of the story worlds. And what do you know, I actually forgotten to tell you the storyline. The story is the main character and his classmate, he visits the roof of your school to investigate ghost stories. However, he sees Shana, and he's told that he has to visit these worlds, and he's the protector of these light novel worlds, because an evil organization is trying to change details in these light novel worlds to, as I quote, and I quote, take away all the smiles. And you visit each of the light novel worlds and see the different scenes and what they try to do to mess it up, and you have to fix it. It's a very interesting storyline. I mean, the plot isn't original, but you get to visit each of the enemies' storylines. So in each map we see two different symbols that is very important. First one is this grey lightning symbol that will only appear when you've completed the map, and this will allow you to return to the hub. And the green lightning symbol will allow you to go and heal your EP and MP of all your characters. Alright, let's take a look at one of the battle scenes. So just by walking around, you get to encounter a battle randomly, and it's very similar to most of the other RPGs. Here is the battle screen. Okay, right, at the top we see the character stats for the three main characters that are in your party. Here are the controls for the game. A is to attack, B is to defend, X is to switch your character, Y is to execute a special attack, up is to jump, double tap left, double tap right is to dash, and R and L is to change the deck of your support character. So for now we are index, and if you press R, we'll be at Haruka's deck. So I press start and cycle to Haruka's deck. As you can see, the passive card is active, and this passive card allows one to see the HP of the enemies, and it will only be active if I cycle to Haruka's deck. And to give you a brief idea, let me just show you some of the attack cards. You have some powerful attack cards like this beam slash attack card. You have the fire attack card. You even have a lightning attack card. And all these attack cards and cards, they actually do really help during battles. I mean, they're not really necessary, so if you don't understand the cards, you don't want to use them, that's alright, but they actually do give you an edge in the battles, and especially during the boss battles. Alright, take a look at my main character's health. You can see that his health has been chipped away by a little bit, and to use a card, all you have to do is just tap the touch screen, and we can only use a card when the blue meter charges up, and it does so gradually. So we click the restore HP card, and we can see his HP is restored by a little bit. So I'm going to show you an attack combo followed by a special attack combo, and each of the characters uses different weapons. For instance, the main character uses a sword, Shana uses her sword, Kino uses her guns, and each of the characters have their own weapons. This is something very interesting, and we also have voiceovers during the battle scenes as well. So we're going to execute the combo by doing AAA, X, AAA, X, AAA, Y, X, X. And it does seem pretty long, but it's actually pretty intuitive. The learning curve is very small. We'll try to get close to the character first, the enemy, because you can see the enemies do get stronger and stronger. And if you're able to successfully do the special attack combo, you can see Shana's portrait flash across the screen. And then finally, we reach this screen where it will actually show you the stats, how many the maximum combos you got, the XP points that you gain, and of course, when each character levels up, there will be a sparkling noise. So that's all about it I can say. And when your main character levels up, you get to choose his stats, whether he gets to advance higher in magic points or in attack points. Press start and there we go. So overall, how did I find the game? Well, I found myself liking the game much more than I thought I would. Originally, of course, I already knew that I was going to like the game, but it turned out much better than I originally thought it was. Well, first thing first, the gameplay was exceedingly addictive and really fun. The animation quality is great, sound quality is amazing, and the gameplay, such as it's not really innovative, but it's really exciting and fun to play, especially with the card battle system. It's really creative, something that I do believe has been done before, but not in this way. It works exceedingly well. The fact that the entire game is in Japanese might turn some people away, but the fact that there are actually voice actors, voiceovers really helps, because as someone who watches a lot of anime, I can say that I can pick up quite a number of phrases from hearing Japanese, but I can't read to save my life, so that really helps as well. The main story isn't exceptionally riveting, but since you get to visit 8 of the light novel worlds, if you're a fan of any of the anime series, you really find yourself immersed in the light novel worlds. And the game does include so many aspects of the Dengeki Bunko novels. For instance, characters that are not even in the from the 8 main heroine storylines even show up, like Horo from Spice and Wolf, Yoko from Inukami, and not only that, the bosses that we get to fight are actually all main villains or bosses, characters from the game. Enemies from each of the worlds make sense. For instance, for Haruka's world, you fight off Haruka's bodyguards. For Index World, Shana's world, you get to fight off bosses like Furagine, and you get to fight Style, and so many fun bosses. And I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but at the end, there are hidden characters and special cards that you can get that really do make the game worthwhile. The game isn't so much of an RPG as an action fighting style, as you fight enemies off a lot of the time to level up. All in all, this is a fantastic game, and if you do want to pick this game up, do get the SP pack, as it does come with the limited edition androids. Well, it is worth it. I recommend it. Definitely pick it up. And this is a shout out to all those guys at the Game FAQs boards for Cross of Venus who's been helping me, and they're very helpful. They've answered quite a lot of my questions and helped me learn so much of the game, and helped me in a way to create this review and to inform all of you guys about the game. So, this is Actar saying, see you guys in the next episode. This is Actar, and thanks for watching.